or for L. I'm yelling no more talking, unless it's the truth. You in that bullshit walking. When I'm in
Yes, you're back. EDI Mean TV. I'm back. Talk my truth. Summer's here, y'all. Yeah, man. If you like me, the kids is out of school. They up in the crib eating up everything. You know what I mean? The days are getting longer. The weather's spicy. Nice and warm. It's my favorite time of the year. I'm a summer baby. Born July 7th. But before my birthday, every year comes the 4th of July. 4th of July is a time for barbecues, family get-together, pool parties, the whole 9 yards. It takes me back to a very infamous night in 1996. Some of you may know where I'm going with this. The infamous House of Blues performance.
Mercy for the weak, when I speak, I scream.
Featuring, starring Snoop Dogg and, of course, Tupac Shakur.
Me and Sleep about the clan. I'm using my religion.
Snoop Dogg had the Pound with him. Pac had us, the Outlawz, with him. And what a great night it was, man. Can't forget Casey and JoJo. They definitely hit the stage. Rest in peace to Nate Dogg. What a night, man. That night will always be a special night to me because it's literally the only time you can really say you saw, well, a lot of one-on-ones happened that night. First of all, it's the only time we got to perform together as a unit, minus one, and I'll get to that in a little bit, ever. Yeah, prior to that, we had different fractions, of course. We had toured with Tupac, and when I say we, I mean mostly me, Castro, and Gaddafi had toured with Tupac for a few years prior to him joining Death Row. I don't know how many shows Napoleon got to do with us at the time, but we definitely, me, Castro, and Gaddafi went on a few tours with Pac. We got to perform many different shows together, many different cities. But the House of Blues show is epic, man. It also was the first time Young Noble got to perform on stage live. I think it was his first live performance ever as a rapper. Pac put him on the spot right away, and I'll get to the reason why. Some of y'all know this story. But anyway, the show was epic, man, and we heard about we was gonna do the House of Blues, and of course, at the time, House of Blues was one of the hottest venues in LA, one of the hottest venues in Hollywood. Everybody performs there. You know what I mean? A virtual who's who of artists and performers performed at this particular House of Blues in Hollywood, California. Like I said, July 4th, 1996, Tupac, Snoop Dogg at the House of Blues. At the time, Tupac is on fire. All Eyes on Me is out. It's already a multi-platinum selling album, already a couple of #1 singles, 2 of America's Most Wanted and Hit 'Em Up, just recently released, along with How Do You Want It. So yeah, the guy is on fire. That's an understatement. Snoop is Snoop Dogg. He's still coming off Doggy Style. Mega stars at the House of Blues, Death Row Records, the biggest shit ever. And guess what? We didn't rehearse. We didn't rehearse at all. Pac was notorious for not really, I don't know if he didn't like to rehearse or he just didn't see it as something that he needed to do much of, but I don't remember Pac doing too much rehearsing. Very little that I can recall. He would be known as an improv artist, like an improv jazz musician. Like to just be in the moment, you know, kind of loosely understand what the track list is and what we're gonna perform, but allow his emotion, his charisma, his passion and his energy and the crowd's energy to feed and fuel the show. And so we didn't rehearse in a traditional sense. What we did was we woke up the day of the show and Pac was like, all right, yo, we got to figure out the show. Yeah, we do. Got a pen, got a pad. This is the track list. Came up with the track list. All right, we're going to rehearse right now. So we literally rehearsed in his living room in Calabasas, California, the day of the show. There's some pictures out there that you can see of us practicing. I literally have on what I wore that night. What I wore that night is what I have on in those pictures. Army fatigues, Timbs, and a blue t-shirt.
Beat fighter, pop style taker. Tell you to your face.